We are back, round number 2 with Nancy Mock of HungryEnoughToEat6.com. From savory to sweet now.
To sweet.
All right.
And there are no shortage of sweet pumpkin recipes out there,
Right.
from pies to breads to cookies. So I was just trying to think of some things that were a little different, at least for
Yeah.
me. The first thing I made was this pumpkin bread, and it's a quick bread, which people appreciate because you just throw everything into a pan, and it bakes for a long time, but there's not all the kneading with a standard bread. So this one is a little different because you do have to take a little time to layer in batter. I don't know if you can see.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, thank you. Some of the batter is mixed with chocolate and
Oh, there we go.
nutmeg.
Nice look close up.
Thank you. And some of the batter is mixed with white chocolate chips, so then I layer them in the pan. Once they bake, that makes a nice little striped effect.
Yeah, that's
inside the
beautiful.
bread.
That would
Thank
be
you.
a crowd pleaser at a party, I think.
And it will catch, yeah, and it stands out from a regular pumpkin bread because of the stripes, so you can
Very
get lots of
cool.
oohs and ahs from your friends.
Oohs and ahs.
Oohs and ahs. And then I came up with these cookies. A friend of mine told me that growing up he loved soft pumpkin cookies, so I made this soft pumpkin cookie with the spices that you would expect: nutmeg, ginger, cinnamon, allspice, and a little frosting on top.
What about the frosting? What goes into that?
The frosting is confectioner's sugar and a little bit of cinnamon and
Tilts.
milk.
Ooh.
And it's pretty thick, and it's gotten a little damp, but it usually sets pretty firm.
Oh, that looks mouth-watering. All right. And a quick recap. We're going to get to some taste testing, because that's my favorite part. But a quick recap, what did we talk about earlier? What did you make earlier?
Earlier, I showed these pumpkin fritters with curry and roasted potato in them, and it comes with a little sour cream and honey dipping sauce.
So good.
Thank you. And this is a pumpkin chipotle soup. It's a spicy kick.
Yeah, and you said you made this soup in 10 minutes.
Yes, once you saute the onions and then put everything
Right.
in the pot, it's only 10 minutes to simmer. It's not one of those all-day soups.
So if you're looking for something for dinner tonight, it's a little dreary, kind of cool and rainy,
Weekend
this
lunch.
might be your option.
Yep.
Excellent.
Comes together really quickly.
All
And
right.
I thought I would mention too that for all of these recipes, I went ahead and used canned pumpkin.
Okay.
I'm going to put a link on my blog. You can also buy little sugar pumpkins like these, pie pumpkins, cut them up and roast them in the oven if you want to make your own puree. But obviously there's a time component there.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with using the canned stuff.
There's nothing wrong with using
Nothing
the canned
runs-
stuff. You heard it. The expert said. All right.
All right.
Let's get to some taste testing
All right.
here.
Got some bread.
Oh, that is just beautiful. I mean, those. How
Thank
do you
you
get the
so much.
stripes so perfect?
That's where the quick kind of falls away from this bread, because
Okay.
you do have to be carefully pour in some of the batter, spread it out, then pour in the next, and then the next. And
Oh, okay. So it's just kind of layering.
yes,
Okay.
carefully laying it and spreading it to the sides of the pan so that when it bakes, it's all the way through as you look at it.
And you said there was white chocolate chips kind of on top?
Yes, so in the chocolate layer, I put cocoa, obviously, and a little bit of coffee to enhance the chocolate flavor.
Ooh,
and then in
that's a good idea.
the orange layer has white chocolate chips and nutmeg. And there's also some semi-sweet chocolate chips in there, too. I just threw in all the chocolate.
All the chocolate. I like that too. I like the way you think. I like the way you bake and cook.
Thank you.
All right.
Help yourself.
Okay.
And try the cookies if
Looking
you
forward
want.
to this. Yeah, definitely. I like it.
Thank you.
It's so good.
You can taste the spices. It's pretty moist.
It's very moist, extremely moist.
It has a long bake, but I kind of like breads like that because then you can just do other things while it's baking, and it smells incredible. And it's definitely worth it at the end.
Yeah. How would you recommend that for a beginner? The stripes make me a little nervous.
It might be a little off-putting to someone who's not made a bunch of them in the past. If you've made a lot of quick breads and you're really comfortable with it, I would encourage you to give it a try.
And you have step-by-step instructions on your blog.
On my blog, HungryEnoughToEat6.com.
Great.
That's the striped chocolate and pumpkin bread.
Very cool.
And these are soft or frosted pumpkin cookies.
All right, I'm going to snag one of those too. We're running out of time. Thank you so much,
Thanks
Nancy
for having
Mock,
me.
for coming in. Again, you've outdone yourself. This is beautiful, delicious. We've got the savory, we've got the sweet. We'll have it all on our website and a link to Nancy's blog on our website, mychamplainvalley.com.
You're watching Local 44 Morning Brew with Brittany Hibbs, Elena Pinto, and Sky Tracker meteorologist Amanda Lindquist. This is Local 44 Morning Brew.